Hello everybody, my name is Keith the Muscovy Duck, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a dual booting operating system for 2 copies of Windows based off of 2 SSDs for your PC. So, here's my PC right here. As you can see, it has 1 SSD in it. That's gay. This is my laptop here, which has some serious fucking issues. After I replaced the motherboard in that last video, I don't know what the fuck happened, but several weeks later, it just stopped working. Now, parts of this laptop are way too hard to come across, so I have officially decided to finally retire it. Also, as you can see, the stats here are pretty shit. I know it's written on. I don't have the sticker, so you're just going to have to forgive me for that. But it's really bad. You can't really do much of this. I was trying to upload a Unity project, and it took an hour to upload because my CPU was that shit. This desktop behind me has a way better CPU, so we're going to be moving everything in here, but we're going to keep the old SSD, and we're just going to be able to switch between laptop to desktop SSD. So, as we boot this up, let me give you a show what happens if I try to, use it. Okay, so here's the laptop here. Let's press enter. So do my password real quick. I actually do need to back one thing up before I do all this, so we're just gonna... Oh, I just realized I doxed myself. Uh-oh. Alright, y'all. Now let me show you what's wrong with my PC. So I need to retire it due to this. If I hit any keystroke like this, too hard. I hate doing this. I don't know if it's gonna fuck it up more, but like... Are you still good? Oh, well here, let me just show if I move the thing. Seriously? It's never this good. Dude, come on. You're playing with me. Okay, let me sum this up. Basically, if I do anything too hard, there we go. The whole PC shuts off and everything goes to hell. And that was not a keystroke or anything. Look, I genuinely have to reboot it if I want to use it. And yeah, it's very easy to fuck up. Not sure what's going on here. Kind of sucks. It's probably a GPU related issue, I think. Because sometimes you can get lines when here's it's booting up and shit. Fun. So yeah, let's get this shit functional and, more working, more or less. So yeah. So step one is we're going to be removing the SSD from our laptop here. Make sure you have everything unplugged to disconnect. This thing doesn't have a battery, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like I said, this shit's been on life support for a hot minute. We're going to get this shit opened up, and yeah, let's start. So we can unscrew this mess by going to the few screws I have in here and just unscrewing them all out. So I really have no clue. Okay, I think it's ready. I forgot, I have this whole ass stand. I literally don't need to even be holding my phone. Remove that, and here is our motherboard. As you can see, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it, actually. It's just like this because it's racist. So we're just gonna retire it now by taking this hard drive out here, which I left 2 screws in. I guess foreshadowing for what's it called. I knew I was gonna have to be back in here. The world had told me as I was assembling it. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna attempt to slide out this hard drive. And this is our SSD. I'm probably gonna keep it in this caddy because I actually kind of need it for my computer. I'll show you why in a little bit when I put my case up on the, desk. As we retired this laptop, let's put this back together and pray I never have to use it again. GG's, this was fun, kind of. I can't even throw this laptop and destroy it like I would normally because I actually kind of still have, value to it. Oh, fuck, because it got me through the worst time of my life. That's another story for another time, though. Goodbye, drug dealer laptop. Let's do 0.5, because that way you can actually see what the fuck's going on. So, now that we have our drive here, I have to go shut off my PC because I actually... Excuse me. Oh, fuck. I don't have my mouse thingy in the computer. Yeah, don't forget to take out your little dongles. So let's shut off my desktop, and let's start to install a second SSD. I guess y'all want to see me shut it off? Check this out. I know. Crazy. So now that we have our SSD right here, this is an Apollo brand SSD. I'm probably going to mount it to my PC somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where yet. I will be using this drive caddy. My PC has a bunch of holes, so I could probably put this on somewhere in something. But I'll explain why. See, I have a desktop case from 2000, I think. It's 2001 or 2000. I know it's not 1900s. Why did I say that like it was 4 million years ago? All right, sorry 1990s people who happen to be watching. I promise you're not Unk status yet, but you're approaching rapidly. Anyways, what's it called? Basically, yeah, I'll show you all in a second. Mazapan interlude because I don't feel like taking my PC out. Oh, fuck, I cracked it. This is the PC. Now, you're probably wondering, Keith, what the fuck? I have an addiction to sleepers, and, okay, my camera does not want to have it today. Shit, even the camera got mad how bad this looks. Main point, I bought this for $5 because I couldn't afford an actual case. Traded my Dell, I traded my Dell Octopus that I paid $20 for. It's not horrible. But, yeah, so once I got that, we can take this case screw off, which I put really tight because the power supply is too big. So the side case doesn't actually fit properly. Whatever, it adds to the crappiness aesthetic. Now, here's my PC. As you can see, RTX 3070 Founders Edition. Shout out to my friend, bro. KJL, if you're watching this shit. KJelius. Thank you. W Man's right here. Supply me with the shit. eBay power supply. eBay cooler. eBay RAM, because for some reason this fucking BIOS is like slow. And not eBay RAM, I'm sorry, mismatched RAM. His BIOS is slow. If I put another stick in here, it resets the whole BIOS for no fucking reason. I don't know why. It's so annoying. It's only been a pain. Here's our interior Wi-Fi antenna. If you can see that right here. What else we got? I think that's about it. So anyways, I need to find a place to mount the floppy drive. What I'm thinking is somewhere on this, because what the screw holes match up with. Yeah. Like I said, this PC build isn't here to look pretty. It's here to function. Hold on. So if you take a closer look here, actually we're just going to take the camera off and mount. There is a, see where I have my SSD mounted? Right here. There's another 2 holes that match it very similarly. If I can just get this to be lifted up higher, then we're chilling. Actually, I might run this underneath the SSD, so it's fine. But what's it called? As you can see, we can definitely fit another SSD right there just for a thing. We're also going to be replacing this this drive because it's stopped functioning. It just opens constantly, and I don't need the motor to be running out on me. So let's get all this done. First step, disassembly. I didn't put these tight because I had a feeling it would not function properly. So we're just going to take that, disconnect it, I hope. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dude, it's so fucking tight in this. Pause. And this drive does not want to escape. I don't have it screwed down on the other side, which is a bit concerning. Oh, fuck. It's fine. Oh, well, actually, that way it moved, so it's definitely not screwed down. We're going to take the front plate off the PC. Be right back. Then one of these. This is very annoying to do with one hand. All right. Base plate removed. Locked in. We'll take this. We're just going to... Dude, what the hell? There we go. It's coming out. Okay, so we're going to take that. We don't need that anymore. And we're going to get a black one. We're just going to put it in here. Now time for the SSD. We're going to be putting this here, but we got to put this on the bed so we can work on it more. Now we take the side panel off here, which isn't much holding it on. And you see these 2 screws? This is where my SSD is held. So we're going to take that out and we're going to move it around. Oh yeah, there's also this hidden RGB pin that failed to work. The light wasn't bright enough to shine through the front of there, so it doesn't look as cool. But let's get into this horrible mess of cables. I'm sorry, I have no cable cleanliness, or sorry. Whatever it is where this looks like clean and not a fucking mess. I just can't do that. So to remove our SSD, we're just gonna hit them with an unscrew. Now time for the part that's gonna be too hard to record. I'm gonna put that SSD right in there. So give me 1 minute and I'll chop back. Now that we have our SSDs mounted together, we need to get some SATA cables and we can connect everything there. While I'm at it, we're also gonna throw in the new disk drive since that one kind of stopped working. Here's removed, you can just push that through, come down on that side. And you can drop this computer, it's disk drive, and throw that home into mine. So believe it or not, I'm actually the last person in the world that still uses fucking CDs because my car has an ancient ass radio and I just haven't got to replacing it yet. So I have to actually burn my own CDs. You're probably wondering, but you had 2 CD drives, why not? Well, I take one CD and I put it to the other CD sometimes because I still got data on them, like music saved. That's not burnt, but what's it called? I just used one for a burner, one for transfer. Oh, fuck, I just cut myself. Now, once I got this bag of cables, we can take this and we can, hold on, I can't open that with one hand. We're gonna take my longest SATA cables, which look like this, and we're gonna plug this into my drive. So you take your power SATA, which is the big one, you're gonna connect this into, fucking hell, here. It's big, there we go. Then, you're gonna take this down here, you take your other SATA cable, they're the power one, and you're gonna get that down to your SSD, and you're gonna connect it if it reaches, there we go. Now that you have your power SATAs plugged into everywhere they need to be, which is the big long rectangle one, into both of your drives, you can then take these data SATA cables and put them where you need them. So for me, it's going to be this disk drive here. I'm going to take my last one, which I'm going to use this orange one for. While it doesn't match the theme of the computer on the inside, I just need to know because I do not want to fuck this up. Losing my data will make me cry. So we're going to get this working. All right, now time to do this. We're going to put our data SATA cable into, actually redo the board first. Make sure to look where you have connections for and you can plug them in. So you can put this down here. Well, I can't really record this. I'm just going to snap it back to where it is, which one it's in there. I do got to say, why the fuck does this have so many SATA ports, bro? This board isn't even that old. But what's it called? I mean, I'm appreciative. I don't want this to be a complaint, but like, who the fuck needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 6? 6, bro. Because I say I maxed this hoe out. 2 disk drives. What's it called? Flop. This thingy. I don't think it uses that connection. It's a USB connection. And what's it called? You know, 2 drives. And I still have extra left over. This board is the GOAT. If you want to get it, it's an MSI something. Well, I can't find it. So it turns out I'm gatekeeping unintentionally. MSI board. You'll never figure out how good this is because you can't get it for real. Locked in. Gatekeeping 100%. All right, now that we have this connected, we can now get ready to reassemble our computer and boot up and get into the software bit of things. So let's snap to that. All right, we're back. PC is completed. We're going to boot this thing up, and we're going to see what weird-ass BIOS shit I have to deal with. And we're going to make this into a regular, functioning, dual-booting PC. New disk drive check. Doesn't match the rest of the PC, but fuck it, we ball. I bet these go first. With the chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, my PC wasn't booting up earlier. There was no, what's called signs of life. It scared the hell out of me. All right, we should be into the BIOS or into the wrong version of Windows. We're going to see. All my drivers are going to be so fucked. Okay, yeah, wrong version of Windows. Well, let's fix my driver since we're here. All right, now that we're recording. Oh, shit. Okay, camera, don't fall. Let's get my stuff ready. Oh, actually, yeah, I can do that because I am recording at 10%. All right, as you can see, everything is kind of fucked, super magnified. But don't worry, this is relatively normal, especially if you got a graphics card like me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to my files. I do believe I have the drivers partially in here. Yeah, look at all the music I'm totally, very legally having, by the way. This is 100% downloaded and paid for. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is just the NVIDIA app. Okay. All your hardware is going to be changed. So just go open your Windows in here. Go to, no, just search up drive. Okay, if I can type on this keyboard. Shit. No, drivers. There we go. No, back. Okay, device manager. I believe that's where you need to be. Yes. Okay. So as you're going to see, there's a bunch of shit that has changed. You're just going to be like, scan. Actually, first do a full hardware scan. Go to the top. My computer's a PlayStation 4. Scan for hardware. Let's make sure. Now we're going to go like this. Ooh, I don't have Wi-Fi. Oh, good, but it's fine. Update. Okay, so this is my driver. So if you have a Wi-Fi card like mine, you're going to need your disk for it, or you're going to have to go online to the website and find the drivers, which I do have to do that. God damn it. All right, whatever. I'm going to boot into my other version of Windows, and we're going to go and we're going to fix that later because I don't feel like actually going to go grab the drivers because it's a pain in the ass. And I don't remember which model it is, nor do I feel like finding out which model it is. I just want to add, this is how small my laptop screen was. It's to the point where, what's it called? We are actually, like, this was already taking up my full screen. This was one side of my screen to the other side of my screen here. Now on the new monitor, it's so small. So what we're going to do is we're going to just shut this down. And we're going to go reboot up my PC. Except this time, you're going to need to enter your BIOS if you have your driver saved on a different version. Or if you just can't get Wi-Fi like mine. So, because like I have some fuck-ass Wi-Fi card. And it sucks dick. But that's fine. That's half my problem. So what you're going to do is you're going to boot your computer. You're going to find how to enter your BIOS and switch the Windows thing. So what you're going to do is I believe you're going to spam delete, depending on your motherboard. This can be different. You're going to try all the F-series number. You're going to try escape. And you're going to spam delete as you enter. And this should, for at least for me, bring me the BIOS. Yours could be an F key or an escape key. This is going to, oh, there we go. Yeah, it's Dell. Shit, I missed it. Okay, awesome. We're in. So we're going to go to storage. Why is my thing disabled? The fuck? Hold on. I may have did this wrong. Yes, we're gonna do that one more time. I only got a glimpse of what the things are, so one moment as I try and find the stuff. Did we freeze? Activate. Oh, F11. Okay, so it's F11 for me on this MSI keyboard, which I gotta restart now. Now that we've made it into the boot menu, you are going to go and select your boot thing. So, the 1 terabyte is my, what's it called? Laptop. The 512 is the desktop, because when I made this, I had no plans on retiring the laptop, so I just used this 500 gigabyte SSD I had lying around. I'm just gonna, hold on, my computer likes to take my headphones. Let me just get in real quick. Hello. There we go. Anyways, now we're on my PC. What's it called? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I gotta get my drivers. You're probably gonna need an SD card or just any external, what's it called, drive to get in here, and go take your drivers if you have them downloaded like I did, and you can just throw them onto there and move it to your next Windows install. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go grab drive. All right, now that I got my drivers, one of these, I highly recommend this. This is a what's the store, dude? It's like a Best Buy before it closed. Not Best Buy, sorry. Fry's before it closed. I don't know if it's international brand or not, but Micro Center, there we go. Go to your local Micro Center, get the USB drives there. They're really fucking cheap. They have some specials. They pay like $5 for like a, what was this, 40 gig, 64 gig? It seemed like a pretty good deal to me, so I recommend it. Plus, you can actually solder on the, what's it called, another NAND to the other side, I noticed, with the way they're made. So you can actually just buy a really low gigabyte one, just put your own storage chip on there. So, let's find the thing. Peek the downloads, I guess. this might be it, actually. Yes, I think so. We're just gonna take that whole drive because I remember I saw a driver that literally said like B set, whatever the fuck this is. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna put it into my drive. Why is it already on there? Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to fucking get it on there. So it turns out I actually have the drivers already on a drive because I'm just that locked in. So we're just gonna shut down and we're gonna reboot this PC. Okay, booting this up into Windows again. Okay, so then spam F11 because I'm racist. Not actually, I'm just fucking with y'all, but real shit. Alright, just gotta spam 11. There we go, F11. And we are in the boot menu, my original gangster. And we go to 1 terabyte. I really hope it doesn't start taking the 1 terabyte one as the default, because that would actually be really annoying, but whatever. What the fuck, English? What's it called? But no, excuse me, this is not the 1 terabyte drive. Alright, so my PC is going to be a little bit slow today. So let's restart and let's figure out what the hell happened. Though every time I connect to the or every time I turn on my computer, it connects to my AirPods, which I'm actively listening to music, and it's really annoying. Oh yeah, F11. What the frick, my G? Okay, so 1 terabyte SSD. Me select. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's when I couldn't have the cringe wallpaper and background that I had. Well, okay, I stand corrected. But what's it called? Because I have that to actually bring that laptop to school to work on things. That's actually where I built my avatar. I did it in fucking class. I was like, oh, people are going to think I'm weird for this, but fuck it. I'm getting paid. And then also, I get this cool-ass avatar, so, you know, fuck it, we ball. We're going to now go to our files. We're going to go to this. And then it becomes a side folder over here. So I have like 4 million fucking folders, and it's like actually TSPMO. The thing is, every time I close one of these, it actually just deletes the folder. And I'm like, this is so stupid. Oh, we can delete this. There. Anyway, so what's called? I got to go through all this and make sure it doesn't fuck with anything. So, now that we're here, we're going to go to the Windows, this application. We're going to... Of course, I got to fucking extract it. Actually, it's because I'm Mexican. Alright, so we're going to extract the thing now, and I'll just fast forward to when this is done. Never mind. That was actually very fast. I forget that this PC is now, like, actually the power of the sun. So I think we're going to do this one. Search. Alright. Refresh. Join a network. Hello. Hellos. Yeah, see what I'm talking about with this thing, some fuck-ass, like, what's it called thing. I gotta blur out so much in this video. No, do not use push and connect. That shit's so ass. Please, I don't want to open up my PC to get to my fuck-ass Wi-Fi thing. Are we good? Oh, that sounds so fucking nice. Gulp. Hello, oh, fuck, my whole shit froze up. I can't even, my mouse just despawned. Are we there? What the fuck happened? I still can't move my PC. What the shit's going on? Well, as you can see, we might have ran into some small technical issues. Remember, kids, install your drivers properly. Okay, I don't know why that opened. There we go. Let me pin this before it fucking... Oh, I can't. Okay. Hello? Are we just not going to be able to... I can't even view... What the shit's going on? Oh, it turns out that's the entire Wi-Fi process of this fucking Wi-Fi card. It's like, oh, we're just going to freeze your entire PC just for you to be able to connect to Wi-Fi. Because goddamn... I can just fix this with updates. I'm slow. Hold on. Not this, but you saw the Windows update, because I forgot. You have to, like, do some weird downloading shit. Excuse me, computer. Updates. And I remember I was always one behind because it would tweak out. Let's see what I can do, because there's one thing you can look here for. View optional updates. Driver updates. Here we go. As you can see, you got to get shit like this. So you're going to go from updates. You're going to go view optional updates. Download and install. Well, okay, that's going to skip it, but you can view the ones there. These optional updates are going to be the drivers that you're missing, because I knew there was a way to access it. I just could not remember what or how. But what's it called? Yeah, basically this should fix the driver issue with a couple restarts, and from there you will have a, what's it called, relatively functioning dual booting PC. So let's wait for these to update, and I'll come back to y'all very shortly. And that's it. It's actually really just that easy to get your computer to become a dual booting operating system. Onto your drivers are down. As you can see, we have no more errors, except, actually, yeah, no more errors. So yeah, once you get those optional updates in, that should fix any USB things you have going on, and should get everything working as is. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you learned a thing or two from it and enjoyed some. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all in the next one.